Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mancheri MC, your number one. So, welcome you once again to another episode of the best podcast in the whole of Ghana, the most talked about right now. It's good to have you. Cheers so much for the support, the subscription, the shares, and the views. We are so grateful. And today, I'm surrounded by the best there is in the podcast industry. Believe me, beauty with brains and the usual suspect, yeah? So, Nanama is right here with me today. And then Akwawa. She was out of the scene for a little bit.
You.
Elma Parry. So good to have you, yeah? So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to go straight to the point today, okay? Look, we've all transitioned from a certain age to another age. And we being peers, the Gen Zs, the millennials, I feel like there are few things as we journey in life we have to know. And I get the fact that we do entertainment, we talk about the trending issues and all of that. But then there comes a time that we have to limit the conversation to things that will bring us progress, things that will change our life, things that will have impact in our life. So today we're going to talk about the journey to adulthood. The journey to adulthood and things you have to know. It's going to be interactive. It's going to be fun. So just enjoy. All right, folks. Akwaba, once again.
Thank you.
It's good to be on set with you guys. So today we are talking about the journey to adulthood. But I want to premise the conversation from our childhood. First of all, how was your childhood like? I want to start with Nanama. How was your childhood like? How did it go?
I don't know how to put it, but me, I was indoors most of the time.
Okay.
The only time you would see me out is when we are going to church,
Okay.
school, or when we are sent. That one, we are not sent out most of the time. So I think that's when you see me out. So most of my time, like, I'm inside with my siblings, and that's all.
So in summary, you are saying that you were not the type of woman or person that went out to play the ampe, the pilolo.
No.
Why you be?
Oh, I did it like in school, but home with my siblings, and that's all. Like, other people coming, like, or we going to other people's house to go and play. No, like my childhood.
Oh, okay. Elma Parry, how was your childhood also like? I mean, coming up.
Mine was fun. I must say it was so memorable. My good days have always been my childhood days because there was nothing to worry about, and it was all fun, like just games. I was the opposite of hers, though we were indoors usually, but there were times we go to the zoo, we go for family out, like we used to go for picnics,
DVs,
like that.
Dadaba, right?
DVs.
Like you went to those places in your father's car, or you used trotro. We are just curious.
How would that make a difference?
Oh no, but I'm just curious.
And that is yeah, so we used to go to this Equatorial Park. You have kids time, there'll be shows, they are doing this, like there were good times, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, my childhood, I mean, because we grew up in perhaps the rural setting, right? Ours was solely outdoors. You know, we always have to go and play. Police and thief. We had to go sneak somewhere and then watch a movie through somebody's window. Pampanana, we did all those. Oh yeah, we did all those things. You know, chimpe, the video games. You know, you go to the game center. For me, I dare say that, you know, I wish we could go back in time.
Yeah.
You know,
I love those times.
Yeah,
For us, we used to sell water to the community. So people used to come around, and when they're coming to fetch water, you know, the kids were playing. Don't forget that they are coming to fetch water. They will be playing with them. And later, you have to make sure they go and get their water. That, like, it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I'll never forget is when we went to the game center, and we probably like, we're about 12 people, and then 12 children, and all our parents came there, you know, when you no be fun bar, then lash you. No, I swear about it. I remember one time a friend of mine right now, he's in the UK. Only papa by, and then he jumped through the window. You know, sometimes when we sit down and reminisce about some of these things, you realize that when we were children, we were just innocent.
Yeah.
We enjoyed life to the fullest until what we call adulthood came. But let me ask you guys. So, what was your favorite movie growing up? Like, okay. Let's start from this angle. Who was your favorite character when it came to movie? Who was the pop? I mean, from Hollywood, Bollywood, Nollywood, Gallywood, Kumawood, every wood. who was the popular character you liked?
Myself, I didn't like watching movies like that. It's just these few ones, Home Alone, Tom and Jerry,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Bean. Yeah, I don't like sitting like for a long period of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I didn't like watching movies.
What about cartoon? You have a favorite cartoon character?
Animation.
I'm not sure.
Hey.
I think I liked Tom and Jerry. Then there was this one,
Yeah, Tom and
and
Jerry.
Oscar. It's just like it when I like Tom and Oscar too. There was one too that was how do you call it? Is it Pink Town or something? Pink.
Or Teletubbies? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Teletubbies. Then there was this the dinosaur one. What's the
Okay.
name? Is it Bunny and the dinosaur?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, so at the time, for me, I get that people were rich, some were poor, but because of how innocent we were, we just lived life.
Yeah, we didn't
We didn't
feel,
care.
Yeah,
we didn't care that
care.
this. No, I mean, no. We didn't care.
I
You know.
remember when my brother gets the ball, they mostly got him ball, but when they come and fetch water, then they end up taking it away.
Yeah.
They will play, they'll take it away. So now he'll be like, this time you play with my ball. Like he has friends he wants to select.
Yeah.
His team.
Because he's the owner of the
He's
ball.
the owner of the ball.
Oh yeah. I mean, I remember. There's this guy at man face. Ushen is your better in the ball. Yeah, mubi.
Or the Beko fee.
Upashe. It's after because we want to play for long. When you are left with the goalkeeper, Charlie, you just not even score. Just because you want to play for long. You know what I mean? That was how our childhood was. You remember our day.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Nowadays.
So what were some of the meals you were taking to school
Hey.
during our day?
I would say my mother is the best cook in the world. Because around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., you would smell some aromas in the kitchen.
Yeah. Hey.
Jollof, fried rice, spaghetti. We used to eat spaghetti most of the time, like during our lunch. So she was not really preparing spaghetti for us on our days. Yeah, so something different. Maybe some vegetable rice, jollof, fried rice. Yeah, yellow rice.
So you took more or less like continental dishes to school during our day.
Yeah.
Hey. Fashion way.
Oh.
Alma.
Oh, for us, it was always mostly jollof because you wake up at dawn and you can smell the aroma just as you said.
Sometimes, like you'll not be able to sleep.
And you see, when you have an occasion coming up, you can't even sleep yourself.
No.
Like you're just insomnia. You wake up, is it not morning yet?
Yeah.
We are going
Sometimes my mother will be like,
activities you have
wait
planned."
me sorry in them, but time I was uncle school there, I just will be
Ebenya.
but our day they was sorry in them.
Yeah. Okay, so for us, we were going with the banku, the fufu.
Oh, how is that?
The bayre. Oh, I'm telling you. No, because hold on.
No, I
wait.
disagree
no,
with
it's,
this.
No, it's not about you disagree.
No,
it's about what happened.
Yeah,
It's about what happened.
even my time there were people that were bringing banku.
Why are you shocked?
Okoti.
Why are you shocked? Yeah.
Because
Yes,
our
normal.
day is the day that usually parents that don't even give their kids food, that day they do special dishes for them.
But why fufu is not special dish?
that's what
You eat fufu
the
in the
parents can
house
afford.
every now and then.
No.
You see, that is what I'm saying, say.
No, who wake up and pound that fufu in the morning?
Be there. They bring it light soup.
Because of how fast, it needs to be, they will use tapuli, right?
Any
asanka to pound it. Come on,
Then
you take it.
I missed. I don't remember any of my friends bringing.
Yeah, but where did you school? Oh no, why did you school? It's a very simple question. Where did you school?
Association.
Association
Yes.
International Airport.
Yeah.
Airport.
And yeah, oh good.
I sent your phone.
Hey, hey.
You see?
Okay, let's talk. We that we saw
please.
people bringing banquet.
I went to
I completed our SAPs, Greater Estate. So still like.
Yeah, I mean, but so your story is different, right? Tell me say one more. I mean, puna pa bayre, chale, like But I don't know. Usually, hey, that's what I'm saying. That for me, at the time, the innocence. So you didn't care. No, you didn't care about trolling.
The fact that you've gotten it all to yourself, you're going
You
to
get
eat
your drinks,
alone.
your Coke, your Fanta, your malt.
That time, Ekufuado, Coca-Cola, shot on.
Yeah.
Was that no? It was you are young.
No, she's young. She's very young.
Because what I know is the bottle, the glass bottle. That's what we take.
That's what we took.
That's.
But for us, we took Jolly Juice.
Okay, there were times you do the punch like with you mix.
Yeah,
with,
you mix Jolly Juice.
Yeah. That one we take it to school on. No, that one we take it. No, that one is regular like your snack for school. But
damn you, man, association, man. I went to Manfred Praiseby Primary School. I'm telling you, it was Jolly Juice. You know, we share.
Egg bottle, and I'll bet you.
No, like a bottle, like kakaka, but no, I'm ready. That was. I'm telling you, that was it. And believe me, I was so proud of my parents. Like I was excited because I felt like they cared about me.
Yeah.
It's not about the nomenclature. Oh, this is foreign. No, we didn't even care. When we were children, we didn't care. Nobody cared.
But
I'm telling you.
You see, in as much as they gave you fufu or plantain, I would have appreciated that because there were some colleagues of mine who didn't get food on that day. They rather give them money to go and buy because their parents are busy.
They are busy to
yes, and also, they never give them even money to buy anything.
People,
right?
hey,
they didn't give them money to buy anything. Wait, this one rice.
Yeah,
rice.
we used to do that
and
too. We give to people
who didn't have it.
Yeah,
and nobody was angry. Nobody was upset. The only time we go upset was when
they take your
some
big
of your
meat.
teacher will come and bite your meat. Then you start crying, I tap your heart. I love you. Then I mean, that was it. So the Saito people, that was life. But then, to probably like that was the beginning. Then high school came in. Which high school did you go to?
Every girls. High.
You went to Every Girls. Hey, which high school did you go to?
Benkum SHS.
Benkum Senior High School.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to West Africa Senior High School.
Was okay. They're all good schools.
So Benkum, Every Girls, Was. Let's rank it. Which one is the best?
Oh,
Obviously.
please. We ain't doing this over here. Please. We beg.
Why do you feel guilty or what?
No, but this is not what we are talking about.
Why? But it's part of the conversation.
No.
I Benkum then.
Hey. Can I have my privacy?
Oh, please. So what I want to verify is, what about SHS too? Because have you seen the journey? We started from primary, we are going to SHS now, then we'll go to tertiary. For me, my SHS, I never enjoyed. Because about 45% of us were Muslims. And at the time, they were tall, big guys. My first experience when I went to WAS, I went to the canteen, bought wache, leaves, and all of that. And then the seniors called me, like, come. I went there. I went along with my food. The food that they finished, they gave me theirs, and then they took mine.
That would be sad.
Then they're like, let me D. Me, when I was even in Form 3, Form 2, Form 1s were punishing me.
Oh, how?
I was too small, madam. Me. I'm telling you, I didn't enjoy WASO. I never enjoyed that school.
Sorry.
But it gave me my foundation though. But for the experience with the people, I didn't enjoy it. And then that is when the Afro thing was there, Air Force Ones. That's where we went for intercore. You went and chase girls. Accra Academy will come and beat you. But Presec boy, I don't like Presec boys. So if you are looking,
please,
I don't like
there
Presec.
are guys.
You know I don't like Presec boys.
And Presecans, please, you can't.
Listen, we will write our letter. We will dress. We will go and chase the girls.
They will mark.
But Presec guy we'll just wear the blue, the brown, and just walk by. And then
The
it's like
power of being
magnet. The guy will just follow them.
It's
Like,
blue magic. It's blue magic.
Hey, seriously.
Believe it or not, it's blue magic.
No, it's a fact. That was how high school was. I remember one time we were at El Watch, I saw this beautiful lady here. Tafili. All the guys give me vim, Charlie. You're wild.
As smallish as you were.
Oh, yeah, Charlie. The girl was nice. So I was talking to the girl, the one nice per second guy, you know, with their brown trousers, their glasses. Then the guy was like, hi. Then the girl was like, Charlie, me who?
That's what she did.
Me who? And I'm like, oh, nani pa baby, me who? Nyajidi, me who? Why? And then, you know, she went with the pre-second and then...
It's blue magic.
Oh, yeah.
It's blue magic. And they are good at it.
But how was your SHS like as well? I mean, at Benkum, the best senior high school in Ghana.
Please.
Don't mind him.
Are you being sarcastic?
But yours was it a day school or a boarding school?
No, I was in the boarding house.
Oh, okay. How was it?
You went to a mixed school.
Yeah, it was a mixed school, yeah.
My dad knew most of the teachers in the school, almost everybody. And then his boss was the board chairman in my school. So there were so many things I wanted to do, but I couldn't do because I was scared. My dad, he told me that me pacho. I won't come. Me fan show team say because I know the board chairman, you can't go and do anything and then I'll come and beg or anything like that. No. So it was studies. Like I never went for intercore. The only time I went out of school was NSMQ, went to Pope Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the only time I went out of school. Just that I didn't really enjoy like the way people were jumping walls, going to town. No. I never did that.
Oh, my SHS was fun because I think that's where I grew my faith more.
Oh, okay.
It's a Presbyterian school and I'm a Presbyterian.
Yeah.
So they would nurture you in the Presby doctrines and like whether you like it or not, you will grow with it.
Yeah.
And I was an athlete too, so I used to go for intercore, zonals, yes. And I also joined civic club. It's a girls' school, so they give you the room to try new things, but you are being watched, like you are
supervised
and everything. I think Ebri really trained me. I got a lot of. My life has been shaped in as much as my parents have done a lot. I think Ebri did quite a number of things in my life, and I can't.
I really wanted to go to a big girl, so
sorry.
Oh, I really wanted to go to a big. So the first 2 weeks, like people were going to school, I was still home. Yeah, I told my dad I was not going.
I also wanted to go to Kwapmai. So even during the old school, you know, I go and borrow shirts and I go there.
Really?
I was so much in love with the school. I'm telling you. So,
I was crying.
Let me verify from you guys. Let's stay at SHS for a little bit. Let's talk about friendship and then the kind of people you met there. You know, because a lot of people change when you go to high school. That is the changing point. Because we cannot bear witness that there are people we knew that were good people. When they went to SHS, they come out whether smokers, probably like lesbianism, whatever. So I just want to know, did you guys choose your friends? You know, because we are transitioning into adulthood right now. So because I know you are a nurse, right? And you are also an accountant, right? Or
an auditor.
Yeah, an auditor, accountant, yeah. And I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm an HR specialist as well. I want to know, did you choose your friends in high school or they chose you? How did you meet? And then did you look for any qualities? Did you learn something from them? Both negative and positive. Share with us.
So my female friend, Benonia. So there's this lady, she was my mate in JHS.
Okay.
So she met Benonia in her house, which is Obintri, and then she was like, she's a science student, but she doesn't have any friend in the science. And then Mary was like, oh, my JHS mate is in the science class, so I'll take you to her. So that was how Benonia and I became friends. And then one thing I'm glad, I don't know how to put it, but Benonia was not speaking Twi.
Oh, okay.
So we were speaking English all the time.
Through it, yeah.
So it really helped me, like with my vocabulary and all that. And then Evans, to one other friend, he was sitting down quietly in class one time, and then I approached him, and I was like, "Oh, what's happened?" All that. So we talked for some time, and then I got to know that he went to JHS at Ankobia, and then I knew a few people there. So we started talking. Oh, do you know this person? That's how we became friends, and then it's been history since then. They've all been amazing.
Okay, so tell me, in your days at Every Girls, a single sex school, you know, we have a lot of perception about single sex school, right? I just want to know, I'm sure you made friends. How did your friendship come about? Did you choose them? Because I want people, I will drive to a certain point and our audience will understand, because I want to verify. People say that they are friends. They say, oh, no, I'll call by as a result of the people that he or she mingled with. So I want to know, you are an auditor now. So how was your friendship thing like in high school? How was it like?
Okay, so with me, with my friends, honestly, you first make friends from the house you were given.
Okay.
Then you move to, but luckily for me, we're about 10 girls that moved to Every Girls together from my high school. So quite a number of people. But when you go to the business, I was in the business class.
Oh, okay.
So you make friends, but we realized all my friends were Presbyterians.
Oh, okay.
So I mingled with those that I had the same faith with.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it was quite easier. Some people they were not, but you check, like, they will choose you initially.
Yeah.
You'll be part of their clique. You talk, and when you see the conversation and things are not going as, you just draw back a bit, because they might not even be in your house, so you don't have to keep up. But those in your house. And it was good, because I feel the friends that chose me, or we chose ourselves, they'll choose you initially, but you have to also stand in to keep the friendship going as a win. So I realized one ended up being my roommate in senior, like uni, because she didn't even know which uni to go to, and I convinced her, let's go to Kevas, UCC. Hey, everybody's going to Legon, why UCC? I'm like, oh, let's go. My daddy said you can do this and become accountant. You can do become. So we all went, and she has been instrumental in my life. Like, this girl is a prayer warrior.
Oh, okay.
Even in high school, she was the oldest in our class. So the kind of mentality she had, we were kids and we're seeing them like, hey, she was like, hey guys, we don't have time. Do you know where I'm coming from? Do you know what my daddy does?
Okay.
I come from a very poor background. Like, I need to change the narrative. I need to change. Then she'll push you. I remember during our WASI period, there's this rumor, hey, every school has this perception, apo and things.
Yeah.
So they'll wake up at dawn to go and study. Then this girl was like, we are not watching any apo, whether they bring it or not. We will study on our own. The Lord will help us.
Hey.
So we're about 6 girls. We're just out of like the class. We don't study with the classmates. We'll be in the one who was a prefect. We'll be in her dormitory. We'll be learning. And funny enough, we all got good grades.
Wow. So for me, I met some guys, Aristotle, Laput, Hassan, Samuel, and myself. So we just happened to just meet because we sat on the same row. But guess what? These guys were trolls. These guys were trolls.
And you were small, I can imagine.
Yeah, these guys will mock you. This is not about, there's a difference between laughing at and mocking. These guys will mock you. You wear some low shoe, whatever. At the time it was Babe Star. I don't know if you know Babe Star. Adikala, Air Force Ones. Oh, you are young. You didn't see it.
I've heard of.
And these guys, Wallabies.
Star, this one, All Star, and the
Converse too was
Converse,
there.
Converse.
But at the time, if you were a dancer, the popular one was Wallabies.
Why were you a dancer?
Oh, I could dance. There was a dance called Wallabies. I could dance Wallabies.
That's what
at the time. Yeah, Mr. Wallaby, then you do something. But these guys, we started, and all of that. And then it got to a point that my friends at the time, they were not taking their studies seriously. So I met this guy, he was called Sunny. Tall guy, Muslim guy. When we closed, because our school was a day school. WAS is a day school. And I used to stay with a native from Manfi, right? So what we did was that after school, we don't go, we stay behind. We learn. I follow this guy's footsteps, we learn. Then we realized that I was moving away from my friends a little bit. When we close, we don't work together. When I come out, I even decided to change my seat. Because I realized that one day it just dawned on me, like, Charlie, I'm from Manfin. No. Debbie. These guys live in Accra. I'm from Manfin. Charlie, my papa, I have to just sit up. And then I started, then I started, my dressing started to change. I wasn't sagging again. I was very neat, very clean, because that guy is a very serious guy. But the only thing that I remember was a girl called Dinah.
What ladies can do.
That girl,
Samson and
what if
Delilah.
I can follow this girl to library? I'm not going to learn, but because this girl is going to library, I'll still learn. This girl was the one that I followed that me tough him, me she library ni gatem. Me she na me them. And then she turned and she was like, "Oh, we okay?"
What did he say?
And I me okay. And then she helped raise me. But when you say, "Oh, mama, me sujina come me and carry so." Oh. Madam, I admired this girl for 3 years now. I call school in there. I couldn't even take her number. I want to ask you, and then I was teased though. You know, if you don't have a girlfriend, they will tease you. So I want to ask you, did any of you date while I was in high school?
Nope.
There's some talking.
No.
Oh, this person
Please, if you are
says he
watching this
like
podcast
because
and you know any guy they dated in high school.
Please.
Go and call
You
the
can
guy.
you can go ahead.
They are denying you right now.
No, you can go ahead. We fooled them.
No, because
10 bags of cement.
Toma was in a girls' school, so
But
we
they,
had programs coming in. We had
the guys will come.
I remember there was Basel Fest. That's Presbyterian Festival.
Yeah.
Then I was so eager, like, hey, Basel Fest, because we used to rehearse together for the program. That day, could you imagine? I bought my fabric, Presbyterian fabric. When the program was due, I had chicken pox. I had been,
Yeah.
sorry.
I had been sent to the sick bay. They had kept me under.
So, did anybody write you a letter?
Oh yeah,
Did you receive
I had.
Yes.
Oh yeah, my cousin was in PJ.
Hold on.
I had
Let me
friends.
hold on.
My
Let me,
letters are
because of
from
our audience, let me take this thing.
My brother was in pre-sex, so his seniors used to work.
Wait. Number one, did anybody write any of you letters?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember some of the content of the letter?
Oh yes, I still have them in my recently.
What
I
were
read
some of the words?
Me, I don't remember.
They use this poetic and this lyrics in songs, like just to. But come on, these
You
are
are the
just.
apple.
Oh, these were no.
Hey, you are there.
I mean, this.
Assassin. We assassin. I know there.
No, sometimes they are funny because you realize, like, I remember it was this John Legend, and the likes. They had songs that they used to write to us. And,
So nobody used any signs on a calculator to describe you?
oh,
You are the
you
cos,
have
you are the sine theta,
you had
you are the
people
pi
that
r
get
squared.
this kind of letters, but in the girls' school, they can be very. I don't know the word to use because
Yeah.
you go to the notice board and realize someone's letter has been punctuated and they've circled the mistakes in it and they've kept it on the notice board.
Oh, sorry.
Really?
Hey.
That'd be hard.
So like you go there, be reading people's letters, and you wonder who did they send this one to?
I see. So okay, so none of you had
No, we never.
But you didn't admire anybody too. You didn't crush on anybody.
Oh, we did. I did. Okay, let me see. I did.
Okay, I think I had a friend. We went for is it Gunsa? Went to give to people. What's the name of these people? These kids that are sick. Like wasn't it? Yeah, I think we went to do some donations and stuff. We had it at ANC Mall. So there was this guy in Buche. He was quite popular in the central region. So he came to a Girls, and with me, my parent never missed visiting.
Okay.
So even if you open school on Tuesday and visiting on Saturday, they'll come. So they never miss. So this guy came around, and my friends were all over. He's like, "Hey, this guy is on campus. This guy's on campus. Like he's on campus." They was like, because as at that period, that vacation, I had done some PEM cards and everything. So he was like, "Oh, he brought me Oreos, ice cream. He came with his driver, like."
Hey.
And I went to hide. I didn't want to see him.
Okay.
So I went to hide for a while. They were announcing it like, "Thelma, please meet. You have a visitor." I didn't go.
Eh.
So my friend, my classmate, sitting partner took the package for me. She's like, "Hey, come and see what he brought to you." And he left all the way from Cape Coast to come to a Girls, and you didn't even want to see him. I was like,
So
he's even I think he's in the US now.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you something. Regards to the tertiary level, which is adulthood now, where you are not under strict parenting, where certain decisions that you take It is for your own good and for your own persona. Let me ask you, how did you find yourself? I'm asking, how did you know, say, this is what I want to do? At what point did you realize, say, no, this is what I want to do?
Like the course.
No, not the course, what you want to become. Because it is what you want to become that will trigger you to go and study in that specific area. Yeah. So how did you find yourself that, no, this is what I want to do? At what point?
Okay. Me growing up, I wanted to be in the medical field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when I completed SHS, and I think I waited for a year, I got admission to tech, but my dad didn't like the course they gave me, Doctor of Disability and Rehabilitation Studies. So like, no, he will not let me do it. So the following year, my grandpa, I don't know what he did. I got admission at Kolebu Nursing School. I was interested because anything in the medical field, yeah. And then when I got there, my dad was like, you know why you are here. You know where you are coming from.
Okay.
So if you come and mess up, it's your own issue. And then you know that this is just a stepping stone for you to where you are going, like, or where you want to be. So if you mess up here, know that's like, you are done. So, this is where you remain.
So you are saying you've always had a desire to work in that field. So tell me, I mean, you said you studied business in high school, right? So at what point did you decide that, oh, you know what, this is the field I want to work at?
Honestly, people are watching, and let me be honest with you. I didn't know what I wanted to be. Let's not deceive ourselves. Sometimes we make it look like we figured out our life.
Like it was planned.
It was
calculated.
planned, or we know what we wanted to be. It's okay not to know what you want to be in uni, because people would start a program, they'll do 3 years into the defense and go and do
Some
something
people
else.
will even start 6. I know a medical doctor that Achimota Hospital. He's like, he doesn't like the thing he's doing, but his dad wants him to do it. So he's doing it. When he's done, he'll stop and go and do something else. So it's normal.
Don't be deceived when some people have it all figured out. Yes, some people know what they want. Others, like me, they didn't know what I wanted to be. And I won't say because life has been good from childhood. So sometimes, when you are in distress, that's when you think straight.
Yeah.
Because when you've got everything figured out, you feel that's how, like, life is smooth. You're relaxed. They'll provide for you. You think you've got it. But when you realize what your parents have is not yours.
Okay.
They aren't going to be there forever. You have to figure out life for yourself.
Yeah.
And one thing I've always said is, do something you're very passionate about. Because if not, you would like.
Yeah. So, but I'm still asking you, at
When
what point?
I think when I was done with uni.
So okay. So even though you studied business, you went to the university to even pursue.
With business, like, I mean, accounting, auditing, we have a professional exams we write. I remember back in uni, my daddy would be stressing, go and write the CA, go and write ACCA, do it. If your friends are doing it, why can't you do it? I was like, Daddy, UCC is difficult. I don't want to add it up.
Yeah.
So after school, my friends, some of them stayed back, wrote the papers and everything. I didn't, even that 1 year service, I could have done it, but I didn't do it because I felt like I don't know what I want to be. So I was in the HR field, like, I like to speak, let me do HR. Then I was like, nah. So not that I wasn't good with the accounting, but I was just complacent because my daddy was a banker, so he had dealt with money, like it's always figurative business sort of. So that kind of mindset is, I also want to work in the bank. But not because I just like the way, like, the bank settings and everything.
Okay.
But when you figure, like, you sit and you realize now you don't depend on your family anymore. Make decisions for yourself. That's when you realize, okay, I'm good at this, so why don't I pick it up and continue with it? Yeah. Don't be surprised if I change something.
All right. So for me, my whole life, I wanted to be a lawyer. Because they say I talk too much. I talk.
But it's not too late.
No, like,
honestly.
Like I like to talk from childhood. That's all I wanted to be. At a certain point, I wanted to be a doctor. At a certain point, I wanted to be a pilot. At a certain point, I want to just play football. I mean, usually, so our father had to buy us boots and all of that, you know. During school teams, he would come and my father will come from home and will be the coach. You know, that was how passionate. Yeah. And then, but you see, I still didn't understand what I want to do because I studied business in high school. When I went to the University of Cape Coast, we did hospitality management and tourism. After that, I worked in the financial sector for about 5 years. No, listen, no. From 5 years, then I went to NGO. From NGO, I did social work for about 6 years. Then after that, I went to
Wait, how old are you? Are you that old?
I am old. I am old, man. You know, I went to study masters in HR as well. You know, but guess what? I am doing social work because I realized that is my passion. You know, when you understand the struggle, where you are. So all I'm trying to say is that my passion, what I do right now is as a result of my experience in life, the struggle my parents went through. I mean, I remember when I was going to the University of Cape Coast, my father didn't have money. So, I mean, I'm really emotional about this. Charlie, my father had my admission letter, right? And then we were going around Tama Station. And Papa, when my father meets you, he go like, "Oh, my son had admission at the University of Cape Coast. This is his letter. If you can get us something small." Oh yeah, that's what my father did. Those of you who don't know, you see me and then you are like, "Nah, that's what my father did." And to a point, they told us that we are scammers. They told us that my father had gone to print the letter and he's using me to raise money. My father. Those of you who know my father cried. Papa swing.
Oh, that's sad.
We was at Tama Station all the way to ministries. Yeah, we were begging. Until I think my mother had also applied a loan. It wasn't granted. I had to go to school. Pressure. And then at the time, my school fees was 799 cedis.
Oh.
University of Cape Coast. Chin. You know. It was later that my mom loan buy. Family
members.
No, like I don't know how. Who's the parents? When they find their way, they won't tell you.
Yeah.
But they provided. So, but guess what? When I went to the university, I went to FU. When I said I went to FU, I met friends. I went to FU.
Were you in Casford?
Yeah, I was in Casford.
I'm not surprised.
That's what I had. I told you I had cornrows. I was a rapper. So I was rapping.
At least you didn't
join
their kingdom and
no. I was a chief. I was a chief at Casford. No, I was a chief at Casford. Yeah, I was
you don't say.
Yeah, I'm a chief. I'm still a chief. So the thing is, when I went to University of Cape Coast, I wanted to be a rapper. Listen, no, I swayed. So I was rapping. I was on stage giving freestyle. And then I don't know if it's the Holy Spirit or something. Telling me who I know be the pure water shit my food. Hey,
you deserve more than that.
Like me rapping, the way pure water the ball no. Tell I don't think it was a human being. Nothing. Me Gina stage so now manu dem. Adishi anymore. Adishi.
Oh, you don't.
Shit
It's
me.
It's a girl's home.
No, it's Then,
I'm tearing.
like at 2-3 minutes ago, I was
Na me.
This is not my college.
remember the days of Tama Station. That is what I had in my mind. Remember the days of Tama Station. And you know, Papa was going around with you. Why are you throwing your life away? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's at the time, my GPA was that bad. I graduated with a lower. My GPA was around 2.5. One of the best there is. So, I went to FU. You know. So, baby. But why, as we are ending, right? But why are you people looking at me?
It's also emotional.
I'm telling you, my bro. I'm telling you. So
someone that they begged for money for you, are rapping.
Sometimes
your parents didn't know anything about it.
So my picture of the time I was singing and I had the cornrows is displayed on the screen for you to see. This was me. So that's what happened, you know. But there are certain things that I want to tell those who are watching us, the things they need to know, and all of us will tell them. You see, Elma said something very, very important, and we may think that we are having fun, but people should listen. Look, I feel like everybody must be allowed to dream.
Yeah.
You know, during our time, when it's 6, 7, we go to sit by the roadside and everybody will be pointing, no, this is my car. When the cars are passing, you are like, this is my car. Medini. When I grew up, I was like, people were, some were like, oh, but I realized that it's a good thing. You see, even though it will propel you to behave a certain way, you are a child. As Thomas said, your dreams may change, but there's nothing wrong to have a dream.
Yeah.
Hey, life is nothing if you don't have a dream. I'm telling you.
That's true.
You need to have, no matter how big it is. For me, 5 things that I want people to know from my angle is that you have to have a dream. Now, you have to have a dream. And yes, sir, it will serve as a blueprint. So I'm making. I joined the bar. I said, no, you want to be this in the future. Then I was like, I said, my dream then ever fee. You get people don't have a dream, they are just there. And then the other thing,
it's not just about having a dream. You have to plan your life. Some people say that you just have to go with the flow. Like anything that happens, you have to take it in good faith. No, you have to plan your life. You have to have a purpose. Yeah. If you are drifted away, you have to tell yourself to come back to the lane.
That comes to the second point. I don't know that's what you want to mention.
Oh, yeah.
But it's discipline. Yeah. Be disciplined enough, because in as much as you have a dream, if you don't sit your ass down to put in the work, you won't make it.
Exactly.
People will be like, this is not a Christian, but he's making it.
Yeah.
This is not a Christian, or this guy is like, they are disciplined. The Muslims pray 5 times a day. Christians, even that we are supposed to pray at all times, we don't do it.
We don't.
And you go to school, you think you are following someone, but the person is smart. Even though, no matter how smart the person still does, and does additional reading, works for it.
Yeah.
So you don't expect things to fall in place because you are passionate about it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm reading a book, talents. I think recently I'm reading a book, how to improve on your talents or something of that sort. In as much as you have a talent, you have a gifting, you still have to work
on it.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. And I think another thing that we should know is that, I expect people to learn now, is that you have to save. You have to develop the habit of savings. Look, I've spent my money on clothing that right now when I see, I get upset. When I see, I get upset. I was all about designer. Look, tell me, it's not about bragging, no. When you are wearing fake, I will know. If you give me, at the time if you gave me something and it wasn't branded, I will never wear it. If it's Banku, shed that. Banku. Like Banku and more
people. Shed that. That's your Banku again.
And sometimes I calculate monies I've spent on clothing, maybe 500, 350. Then last time I was making a calculation, I realized that I've spent about 12,000 CDs on printed tees, whereby when I look at the interbank rates and I look at perhaps the treasury bill rate, that 10,000 would have done a lot of things.
So I think one thing is, with that, when it comes to savings, we shouldn't be. You see, we want societal acceptance, that people should accept us or that kind of thing. Like, nobody, like, when everyone loves you, even the Bible says, so be so you don't need to be accepted by everyone to make you feel like you are of influence or you are important. Just put your priorities first, because in as much as I'm sure with this clothing and things, just so that you get
so that people will know that I am there.
I am there.
But what would you do to
their friends are buying, so they also.
So lately, I have a small circle, and it's doing me so much good because I don't need to prove to anyone.
No. Exactly.
I don't need to prove to anyone.
Exactly.
If I can't afford it, that's it.
What's it I'm gonna say?
Pressing your neck.
So I feel like we need to let our friends know that, Charlie, you have to save, because the if you develop that habit as you are transitioning, it will help you. It's not always. Then you first say, okay, you are wearing something simple, but you have about 50,000 in your account. And
those that have money, they don't.
Yes,
they don't.
I look rich,
so.
but capre. I look rich, but capre. You look simple, but you are rich.
Imagine God forbid, but imagine you have a health issue right now. You have to go and get money, and you can't afford
nobody will help you. So that's what I'm telling them, that
most of the young people,
you will drip, you will wear the nice
saving.
clothing, but you have to develop the habit of saving.
And please make some or get some insurance too, because some people make it look like, let's be more if you don't have, can get make some financial research, right? Read on it, find out from people, get people to educate you your financial life, because it's sad. You're growing. You're not becoming younger anytime soon. Like, you're growing, and you have family, and you have, like, you need to be there for them. Whatever your parent did for you, have to do a double of that for your kids.
Yeah.
So you can't be a burden to your kids. And the decisions we make today will definitely face its consequences in the future.
Okay. And young people should take God seriously, their prayers, their Christian life. You see, you can plan whatever you want to do in life. You have to be praying. Be because the Bible said, like, we should maybe have benuana basation or meaning a high one a demon or so you have to go to church. We because metanafie me bompire or day but you still have to make your way to church and then take God very seriously.
One other thing I just want to add is, let's not pride ourselves wherever we are because of the status we've gained now, because when you are humble, the Lord will lift you up. I'm just saying this because in as much as we are growing up, some of our friends have not figured out their life yet.
No.
And we feel we have an upper hand over them. Like, I mean, like, you know, if you ask me to go, like, may I have connections? May I know that, please?
Oh, yes, sir.
The
and
next
those
moment
who
you can be
boast
the least
about
among
school,
them.
I mean, them are co-union, being Kobe and teachers on there. No, shouldn't be like
respect
that.
everyone.
And in one of our episodes, we are going to bring people in the society who have made it and they didn't go through the mill, the tertiary and all of those things, and they will come and share their stories with you, right? But one thing I want to tell people is that, look, me, I'm just begging you, if you will listen to me, fine. If you won't listen, develop the spirit of humility.
Thank you.
You know why I'm saying that? Because even if God will help you, God will use men to assist you.
Yeah.
But then if you are all over the place, you think you know more than everyone, you think you are there, nobody will help you.
Yeah.
You will
Even
need
at the
that man.
workplace.
You know, because the question is, if Elma is not there, somebody must be able to mention her name in the room. Somebody must be able to mention Naname's name in the room. But I said, what they, because of social media and we think say we and the adults are at par. People insult, people
Let's go back to our old our culture. No. We did, like, even the Capricorn, there was even obey called the power count. That respect, that discipline, that's subain my identity.
Exactly.
Because it really blessed, like, some of our family are enjoying because of that that sacrifices they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
You meet people who I feel like sometimes you have to connect through the little things. Oh, can I help you? Can I do this? But we are taking life for granted because we feel
and
we are there.
We think we know.
Even saying please. There are some young people that only will kasa anyhow. No please, no sorry.
Yes. No to form out. As if you're like that kind of
it's I don't know if it's from the house that they raised them
it's on the media. It's on the media, so that's what they are portraying to them.
It's very bad.
And as we conclude, right, we want to close on telling on this point, branding. No, if I need somebody who is perhaps respectful, or if I need somebody who is rude, one name will come to mind. You see, everybody must get a brand. It is very, very important. And brand in simple terms means that what people say about you when you are not there, that is your brand. What's that? You need to be associated with something. I'm telling you, because I know what I'm saying. There are people who have been recommended somewhere because they when that thing came in mind, that was the name that clicked. So as we are ending, I want everybody to do a retrospection, right? I mean, you can just Google, ask your friends, send your friends message, ask them, what do you see about me? What do you think about me? Feedback is always good.
Yeah.
That is why even the president has advices. What I'm kind of so have a brand. Even this very podcast that we are having, there are everybody, I want to come on. But then we have a niche. You just can't come on. You need to perhaps have a brand. Even on this podcast, we have character. They see me as the hey and the funny guy. They see her as the reserved and all of that. They see Madame as intelligent, very vocal, and deep within the cultural setting. My you need to take it down and all of that. You need to have a brand. So, ladies and gentlemen, any last words though as we conclude? Do you have any last words to say in 30 seconds as we conclude? Yeah.
Okay, so you have to know what you want in life and then pursue it. Do everything you can. Take God first, like in everything you want to do. Put God first, your prayers, and then it shall be well.
Yes, Elma.
Seek counsel when you don't know, and please put in the effort. Discipline without the work, you can't achieve where you want to go. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I'll tell you that, Charlie, let's all take the good decision. When we make them, we are going to meet for town.
Yeah.
If we make them, we are going to meet for town. We go chill, we go enjoy, we will give each other light. Charlie, my name is Manchedi MC. I've been doing this alongside Elma Pari and Nanama with a double M. My name is Manchedi MC. We'll see you again next time. Charlie, be good there. We're going to make them meet for town one time. Yeah.